first of all, how are you feeling? And secondly, how do you feel the team is adjusting to what he's asking?
I think we're doing pretty good so far. At the beginning of the season is mental and physicality. I think obviously towards the end of the season, more mental stuff. The physical is going to be there. So now just trying to critique those little things that we can get better at. So a lot of mental things. And as far as me, I feel really good end of the season and just trying to get these mental reps so I can keep getting better as a player.
Ken?
I remember before the season when you went to Charlotte, and even in the preseason, you were very hopeful and confident about how the defensive secondary will play. Mm-hmm. And I'm curious, it's come to pass that you guys are playing well and better than you had previously. And I'm curious, how does that feel for that to have come to pass and been actualized?
It feels good. I know being the older guy in the room, it definitely feels good for me. Last season we went from one interception to now. I don't even know how many we have now in the backfield. So it's really good. It just shows that a lot of the young guys are buying in, really everybody in that room. So it's just really cool to see guys buying in and being able to get picks and stuff like that. It's just a fun feeling.
What are like one or two things that are a little different with maybe the way you guys are playing now as opposed to last year, just in terms of the secondary?
I think really everybody mentality is really put the ball down, and you can tell now that everybody, whether you're playing or not, really believes that. And with turnovers, we trying to attack the ball every chance we get. And when we watch film, sometimes the ball don't come out, but you can still see guys punching at the ball. And so I think those are little things that people don't see, but we're doing a really good job at. That's the difference from last season.
How will you go about making that decision about whether you want to come back next year or not?
I haven't decided yet, so I'm just going to keep letting things roll out. As far as that, I'm just kind of worried about the season right now and trying to help the team get to a bowl game and potentially compete for the ACC championship. So that's my last word right now, just excited about what's ahead right now, which is the season.
Is it weird that you guys still have 3 games left and you're playing your last game in the stadium this week? It's kind of a fluky part of the schedule.
No, it is weird. I haven't really thought about it for real, but I think it'll hit me once Saturday gets here, knowing that's going to be my last time playing here this season. So it's crazy, yeah.
Rod?
You look at Miami's quarterback situation, similar to what's happened here. Injuries are playing a role. Mm-hmm. Van Dyke has been banged up a little bit, and you got a couple of young guys playing. What are you seeing from the quarterback situation there?
Really, it's that time of the season, where guys will be banged up. So they have 2 good backup quarterbacks. So really, even Van Dyke, we're just preparing for all 3 quarterbacks, all 3 phases. And so, once Saturday gets here, we'll see who that starting guy will be. But as far as that, we're just preparing for who's ever out there.
Anything else for Zamari?
Zamari, you mentioned a bowl game. What would that mean to get this team into the postseason?
That would be amazing. We hadn't been to one in 3 years, so that would be really big, a big deal for Coach Key coming in and replacing Coach Collins, and then just the younger guys and really the seniors that's leaving and may not come back. It'd be a big deal. So trying to do a big bang out for the seniors that may not come back.
All right. Anything else for Zeke? All right. Appreciate you.
All right. Thank you, guys.
We'll go ahead and get started with offensive lineman Jordan Williams. Questions for Jordan? Rod?
Jordan, the last couple of times we've talked to you about your versatility, playing on either side at tackle, moving inside the guard. How was the experience against Virginia Tech, and did you feel comfortable playing there?
For my first guard experience against a team like Virginia Tech it definitely wasn't easy, considering they're like a heavy pressure, heavy blitz team. So being thrown at guard, got to keep your head on the swivel at all times against the blitz teams and know where your eyes need to go. So it was definitely an experience, but I know I needed it, and that really helped me realize if I want to be able to play at every position, I need to be able to execute at every position.
How much work did you get at guard before you made the move? Was that something you guys have been working on in practice for a while, or was it game week? Hey, we need you. We got guys down.
Oh, it was game week. It was game week. It was Sunday practice, Monday practice, one of those. That's when I started there. But Just from like being involved in the system for so long since I've been here, like the calls we make and everything, it's nothing like I've never heard. So going to guard, I could still just from hearing the call, I can know what the guard needs to do. So going into that and then getting moved to guard, I just focus more on guard, studying like the footwork and everything, and now I'm just trying to perfect that.
You're playing alongside a lot of first-year starters. How have they progressed, and where do you think the line is now compared to where it was at the beginning of the year?
The line definitely done made some improvements throughout the year, just from being able to know your assignment and execute on like every play, and being able to keep the momentum going whenever we got momentum. Not making as many errors as we were making, being able to get to the right man on your blocks. All that is big improvements throughout the year.
What's the biggest difference just in what you have to do at the guard position in terms of technique, or is it pulling, or like anything in particular? Do they have to maybe change some things just to kind of adapt for you playing there for the first time?
Pulling was different because when you pull at guard, it's almost like right in your face. So you got that, and then you also got like how quick you got to put your hands on somebody at guard. So like how quick you got to get your first step in the ground, all that. So everything's pretty much different than what it is at tackle. Tackle, you just got like a little bit more time.
How has Weston been with the calling the signals out? I know it's his first year playing full time as center. I imagine that's something he's really improved on as the season went along.
Oh yeah, Weston done improved a lot. He really done stepped up. He playing a huge role in the offense. Period. Call the huddle up, get everybody ready, make sure everybody locked in, listening to coach. And on the field, he's like he turned into the general that he need to be out on the field, reading the mic blitzes, reading like safeties rolling down and everything. And that was really a big help for me in the Virginia Tech game, because he was pointing some stuff out for me. And I'm gonna say this on YouTube, Weston, if you watching this, I apologize for that Virginia Tech game. My footwork was not there. On the double team blocks. So I know if you go back to like the Virginia Tech game, we ran one play and he just looked at me on the field, and I just knew I messed up. So.
Anything else for Jordan? Go ahead, Colin.
Speaking of that, like obviously there's a lot of value, particularly if you want to play at the next level, having multiple positions and stuff. Are you cool playing more guard here and just kind of seeing how it goes the rest of the year?
I'm perfectly okay with whatever the offense needs me to do. Being an older guy, being able to play multiple positions on the line, I'm good. I'm good with whatever.
Anything else? All right. Thanks, Jordan. Appreciate you, man.
What's up?
Okay. Last but not least, we have defensive lineman Douse. We'll open around for questions from Kelly. Let's start.
Obviously, you had one of the top performances last week for interior defensive linemen in college football. That has to be kind of like exciting for you to have a big game, have things come to fruition, and have sacks and all those negative plays. Kind of, how does it feel to get a little recognition and start to get some love?
Yeah, it is exciting. I can't lie, it is exciting. But honestly, I just want to say like it's just consistency and it just finally coming together, working out for me. I mean, not much has changed with how I come and work from when I first got here to now. So honestly, I just say it's consistency and hard work.
Thanks. Rod.
How has Coach Turner helped you to get to where you are now and making a lot of progress and showing up on the field?
Well, Coach Turner been coaching for a long time, so he's got some real key tidbits that I try to pick up on just about everything he says, because I know how beneficial that can be. So just about everything he says, I'm keeping it, whether I store it in the back of my mind, I'll need it one day, or I'll write it down on my notes. Just having open ears.
Coming off the great performance last week, what do y'all see that you can kind of carry over from last week to this week?
Well, we know we stand on having takeaways, just being relentless, flying around, being the fastest unit on the field. So I really want to see that carry over. Just keep getting takeaways, putting pressure on the quarterback, stuff like that.
Okay. Go ahead,
Can you tell me something about Zamari? Like, kind of what is he like as a teammate? Things you appreciate about him?
Well, Zamari's been playing since I got here, so I've seen him. Like, what I see is he's a leader since 2019 for me. I mean, he's been starting since I got here. I mean, comes, works every day. I can say the DBs probably look up to him too. He's very technical. You just love to watch guys like that and then learn from them.
You guys go into this game, they could play 3 different quarterbacks, kind of a weird situation. Is there a difference in how you prepare, or just even like between the different quarterbacks you've seen on tape that Miami might roll out?
I mean, you just have to prepare for either of the 3 that can come out. So, yeah, we've watched all of them, and you make game plans just to be prepared.
Rod?
You play beside Scott most of the time. How does that combination work? You know, the more you guys play together, the more you know each other's moves, that type of thing.
Yeah, I mean, well, I think it really showed with me forcing that fumble and him recovering it. Like, I feel like we're very much in sync. When he's might be lost on something, when I might be lost on something, it's always we're just talking, communicating. So it's been grown. We've grown a connection, and I think it's pretty strong now.
You guys have lost a lot of close games last year. This year, you guys have been more successful in those close games. Is that starting to build confidence within the locker room, and you guys seeing basically both sides of the ball, actually all 3 phases, making plays at key times?
Right. Yeah, I would say so. I mean, I honestly think guys have always been hungry. It's just that we're getting closer to the goals now. So, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if you're asked this, but you now have 2 block kicks, right? You had one against. Like, is there some secret you have, or like, how do you explain that?
I don't think so. I try to get off the ball as fast as I can, stay low, and then rise up and get my hand in the way.
What's your verdict?
32, something like that. So, yeah.
Anything else? Awesome. Come on. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, man.